Thanks for tuning in to Bourbon Drop. I'm your host, Myron. Today, we've got a hot one, man. This is a 140 proof rye whiskey. I mean, it's barely hazmat. 141 proof. Now look, it comes out of Franklin County Distilleries in Franklin County, Virginia. I am no slouch, but I've got whiskey stones and I've also got ice just to try them out both ways. Let's get it.
Bottom drop, bottom drop, bottom drop.
Yeah, you see the other rides on the table. I had to put some rides on the table that I have not released yet. So that way, you know, I've got these reviews coming. But let's focus on Franklin County Distillery. Now, this is a 140 proof rye, comes straight out of Franklin County, Virginia. This is firewater. I do not know what it tastes like. I've walked past it. Always wanted to pick it up. I've been intrigued because I've never had anything higher than a 133 proof bourbon. I think it was closer to like 133.8 or 1 or something like that, but it doesn't matter, man. 141, that is hot. Let's get into the nose. It smells like lemonade. I am almost scared to put it on the palate. It smells like lemonade. It smells like grain and lemonade. There's a light like hint of like almost like a jalapeno. There's some grapefruit. Yeah, that lemonade, and this is a fresh crack, by the way. I have not sampled this yet. I kind of wanted to do it on the channel just to see what it was like on camera. Yeah, that lemonade's turned more into a grapefruit. Now, I don't know much about Franklin County, and I'm going to talk a little bit just to get a little bit of air in it. I don't know where it's at, Virginia. I don't know how far away it is from me. I don't know how far away it is from where I work. I just know that it says this is their 141 proof black label rye, and it's from Franklin County. Now, when you look on their website, you do see that they produce other spirits. They've got a rum and they've got some other things. But, you know, this is the one, when I walked into ABC store, it got me. Because that bottle, when you look at that glass engraved bottle, that is a beautiful bottle. And it is classy. It's got that George T. Stagg look. You know, it's got the nice round shoulders. It just comes with a simple metallic burgundy cap, and that glass engraving, like I said, it's beautiful. Let's get into the nose one more time. Ooh, it has turned into like that bourbon funk with that, almost like a moonshine funk with a little bit of grapefruit juice. Let's go into the palate. Did my eyes say it? But to be honest with you, it does not drink as hot as I thought it was going to do. I mean, wow, that is surprising. I get a little bit of licorice. I get a lot of plum. That grapefruit does transfer over. So far, it's enjoyable. And this is the neck pour. So let's go back into the nose one more time. Yeah, more of that moonshine funk comes out. And if you've ever had moonshine, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's like this funk, this moonshine funk, but it's got this grapefruit note in it. Yeah, that lemonade has become a lot lighter and it's kind of just sitting in the back. And I thought this thing was going to be ethanol heavy. I mean, I've had lower proof bourbons punch me in the nose harder. This thing is not punching me in the nose at all. Let's go back into the palate. That's actually pretty enjoyable, man. I don't see an age statement anywhere on this thing. The only thing they say on the website is that they rested in oak barrels, and that's pretty much it, to pick up some flavors and mellow it out. Let's pour some on ice and see how it does on ice, then we'll get into the final breakdown. I'll pour a little bit in that one, a little bit over the stones. The reason why I have both ice and stones is because stones, to me, tend to chill it down, and it keeps the viscosity and sometimes add to the viscosity. Water melts, that water dilutes the whiskey in the glass, and I don't find it that enjoyable. But I had to bring these downstairs just in case I needed to calm it down. Now, drinking it straight, that was actually pretty good. I mean, I've got to tip my hat. These guys know what they're doing when it comes to hazmat stuff. Let's get into the whiskey stones. The nose didn't change. Nose didn't change at all. Chilling it down with the whiskey stones made it feel a little thicker in the mouth. It does have a decent mouthfeel, but it thickened it up in the mouth, and it also made some of those grapefruit notes a little sharper and some of those plum notes a little sharper. Let's go back into it one more time. Yeah, really thickened it up, and I'm actually starting to get a lot more oak out of it. Let's go into the one with the ice. Nose didn't really change. Instantly watered down. While it's watered down, it tastes more like vodka. It tastes more like, if you've ever had vodka and orange juice or gin and juice, and you have it over ice, and when you're finished drinking and then that ice melts and that little bit of vodka and juice that's left in a glass, that's what this tastes like. It tames down a lot of the sharp notes, but it takes the flavor completely out of it. It makes it actually unenjoyable. I just can't, if that's even a word, but I am not enjoying that right now. But in this glass, yes, it was very good. Now, not a lot of people know about this bottle. It's a very beautiful bottle. Like I said, once again, Franklin County Distilleries, it's just very classy. Would I pay over retail for this bottle? It is already $75. So I would not pay over retail for this bottle. It is a fun experience because 141 proof, honestly, it drinks more like the 110s. It just went down, and maybe even lower than that, maybe even in the 10s, because that thing did not have a bite. It did not hit me in the jaw. It did not punch me in the nose when I put the glass up to the nose. It was very, very chill and smooth to drink. You know I'm not giving it to a new bourbon drinker. We're not even going there. Will I always have a bottle on the bar? I think I will always like to keep this bottle on the bar. This is not something that I would run to. This is a very high proof rye, but it was enjoyable. It was surprisingly enjoyable. But like I said, I would probably love to keep this bottle on the bar, not because I'm going through it, but because I think it is a cool piece to have. So when you have some experienced bourbon drinkers over, you can tell them, look, this is some 141 proof stuff. Let's get it in a glass. Let's get you a sip and see what you think about it. So with that being said, let the whiskey flow. Never run out unless you're headed to a drop. Until next time.